We are live everywhere. I did it! I'm so excited. Okay, we are live everywhere. I am elated. Welcome to another conversation on the 5 categories of money. And again, for those of you who were not here yesterday, these 5 categories originated from Tapping into Wealth by Margaret M. Lynch. Phenomenal book. Again, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Jackie Vasquez, Coach Jackie, if you will. I am a money mindset coach. I help female entrepreneurs clear their money blocks, truly cure their generational wealth curses. I am an EFT practitioner, which is emotional freedom technique practitioner, an NLP practitioner, which is neuro linguistic programming practitioner, and a hypnosis practitioner. So I'm all things obsessed with the brain and how it turns into your behavior. So today we're going to be having a conversation about the second category of money. So we have been talking all week about the 5 categories of money, which all week it's only Tuesday, y'all. So just yesterday. But the 5 categories of money, the first category being income. We talked about earned income and how earned income can show up in how you think and feel about your energy, how you think and feel about your time, and how it pays you. Okay. And these feelings are emitting either a negative or positive feeling. But if you aren't financially where you want to be, if you feel like you're living paycheck to paycheck, if you feel like your business is barely making the money that you know you deserve, then therefore I want you to take a look at those feelings and why they are coming up for you. So this is what we are talking about this week. These feelings, why they're coming up and why they are here. Okay. And let's have an honesty moment. You do not have to worry about the negative feelings if you don't want to. But guess what? Just like anything, it is going to hide underneath the surface. And when it comes up, it's going to come up. Hey, what's up, Heather? It's going to come up at the most inopportune time. If you don't deal with these things, these emotions come up at the worst possible time. And you're going to be sitting there like, oh my God, I knew it was a problem. I just didn't know it was that much of a problem. So that's why we want to make sure that we attack and we take care of the negative thoughts and negative feelings that arise when it comes to these 5 categories of money. And so that's why I'm having this conversation with you here this week, because these 5 categories of money matter. Now, get this, y'all. Get this. Y'all go like this. Y'all go like this. So wild. So, yesterday was a full moon. Okay. And I am all about alignment. Anybody who knows me knows that I am all about alignment. And yesterday was a full moon. And I just wasn't even tripping off it. I just been moving, right? But just been waiting on things to happen at their perfect divine timing, because everything has been happening perfect divine timing. And so all of a sudden somebody was like, Jackie, check out the full moon. I think it was Heather, girl. I think you said, and it's a full moon. It was something like that. And I was like, ooh, is it? And I went and looked it up like, well, what is this full moon all about? The full moon on yesterday was all about the sense of clearing and releasing of things that are no longer serving you. Now, we were having a whole conversation, and we are again here today, and we're going to do it for the rest of the week about clearing things out that are no longer for you, that are hindering you, that are keeping you from the bag. This is what we were talking about yesterday, and it just so happened to coincide with the moon. So I just want to let you know, if you are here, if you have been listening to me, this is aligned for you. This is perfect divine timing for you. It is time for you to take what I'm saying seriously, get to it, and clear the money blocks, because they are not for you. The prosperity is for you. The wealth is for you. And the fat savings account, baby, is for you. Okay. So I would love for you all to just get into it. Really, really, really take the notes. Really, really, really explore the emotions. Get into what we're doing here, because the more that you do, the more that you will be able to attract the prosperity that's waiting for you. So my girl Heather said the full moon is all about releasing what doesn't serve you and calling in what does. Let's go. Hey, what's up, my diva? I miss you too. Said, hey, Mama Jackie. I miss you, girl. I miss you, boo. So I just want to let you know we are going to be having a conversation today. Like I said yesterday, we talked about earned income. And again, your earned income is a direct reflection on how you feel about you. Now, if you didn't know that, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but it's time to get in touch with how you're feeling about you, because you are worthy and deserving of the prosperity that is out here waiting on you. So today, we are going to have a conversation about savings accounts. Savings accounts. Now, let me tell y'all, because we're going to get personal this week with me. Okay. I'm about to be sharing my business. Okay. And I don't care who you tell. Y'all can go ahead and tell my business. That's fine. But I'm about to be sharing my business this week. Okay. So when it comes to savings, right? Savings accounts. Hey, what's up, my boo? Savings accounts have always kind of been this thing to me. It always felt like this restricted money. Like, you can't touch it. And I'm kind of what you call a rebel. For those of you that know me, you know I'm a bit of a rebel. Okay. And so I don't like the thought of my money telling me I can't touch it. So savings accounts always felt very restricted to me. And I could never figure out why. Girl, what the world? I mean, you want to save some money. You don't want to be 5 seconds away from an emergency and be falling out somewhere. You want to save some money. So I had to look into it. I had to actually do the work and actually think about it and see what it was. Okay. And so me growing up, look, I'm about to tell my business. My heart's all pumping hard because I'm about to tell my business. But me growing up, I was in relationships with these men. And it's so funny because I keep talking to my son and his friends about dating and being around women and, just being careful and not using girls because of what happened to me. But I was being used by these men. And I would save all this money. I would work really hard and I would put all this money aside. And then all of a sudden, here comes this boy I was liking, and he needed something. And here I am giving up all my money. Okay. And so savings accounts became very restricted to me because I never felt like they were mine. I always felt like I was saving to bail somebody else out. Now think about it. If you are always saving to bail somebody else out, you ain't gonna want to save no more, because you're gonna be like, I don't want to be the recovery. I don't want to be the one helping this person. I don't want it to be me, right? If I don't have a savings, can't nobody ask me for more money. Okay. And this is where the money blocks come in. So I'm just sharing my story with you. That's my story. And I've had to get over that. I've had to release that. I've had to let go of that. So much to the point, straight up, they have those new little book things. I don't know if you guys seen them. They're these little binders, and you can put certain dollar bills in them, and it's an easier, kind of a fun way to save. I've had to trick myself out of saving being restricted and make it fun for me. So I have this fun little booklet, and every time I got a little extra change, I go in there and I slide some dollars in under the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, right, for my savings. Okay. So I want us all to remember, you don't have to be stuck in these thoughts that aren't serving you. You don't have to be stuck. It is about moving past the thought. And what will help you move past the thought is you either doing something else different, making it fun, making it exciting, right? So let's talk about savings. So let's go back to what Margaret M. Lynch, Tapping into Wealth, EFT tapping. She talks about it. I highly recommend you get the book, get the ebook. This thing is the bomb. It will change your life. I promise you, right? So savings. The second category of money, savings, is a totally different animal. Okay. You may earn plenty of income, yet feel like you live one paycheck away from disaster if you have no savings. Y'all heard me say that earlier. No savings feels like I can get a flat tire and all the world is lost. Okay. Accruing some provides a buffer against emergencies and increases security. Okay. It's hard to feel secure knowing an unexpected expense can arise and you have no cushion. Shout out to all my mamas. Y'all know it to be true, especially my single mamas. If you have no savings and something happens to your kid, my son literally just broke his collarbone. I had money in my savings to pay for the surgery. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Off of me, I do a lot of journal your business profitable, things like that. So off of me making extra money, I ended up making an extra $5,000, was able to put some money in my savings. And then all of a sudden, here comes this emergency, which is another money block. My mama always says, every time I get a little money, something comes up. It's a money block, right? So I'm working through that too. And that's what I want you to remember. Money blocks are multifaceted. There are multiple layers to your blocks. Okay. You may clear one, but you're going to have another one. And that's okay. You're going to spend. Oh, thank you. Oh my God. How is he? He's gotten the surgery. He's actually completely healed. My son is completely healed from the collarbone break, but it was devastating. It was his second to the last football game for his season. So it was very devastating for him. And for us, but thank God for the savings, right? You don't want to be one emergency away from it all going to poop poops. I had to pay for that surgery. He had to have it. Okay. The collarbone, if I were to even show y'all the x-ray, was literally like this. Okay. It was crazy. So you have to remember that savings matters. It's a big deal. And the lack of a savings is going to emit some type of emotions. Okay. So it's hard to feel secure knowing an unexpected expense could arise and you have no cushion. Having savings helps you feel safe, secure, and calmer about your finances. Similar to thoughts about income, thinking about your savings or lack thereof, okay, triggers its own set of emotions, limiting beliefs and past traumas surrounding money that relate to whether or not you feel safe in a broader sense than just day-to-day life. Okay. Savings will make you feel a sense of safe when things may come up. Oh, thank you, Heather. Thank goodness he's okay and didn't ruin his whole season this time. Yeah, Heather, my son broke his leg last time, ruined the whole season. It was wild, right? So I want to remind you the fact that savings accounts emit emotions. They bring about a certain emotion in you that is going to say, I either don't have enough or, and this is my other favorite one, I got to save everything I have. And that I got to save everything I have. And you're keeping yourself from doing the things, you're keeping yourself from investing in the things, you're keeping yourself from enjoying the life that you're meant to live. So savings has a twofold, like income has a twofold, right? Savings has a twofold. You're either not doing enough of it or you're doing so much of it, you're not allowing yourself to be great, right? You're too scared to take the risk of investing in yourself, but you got a big savings account. I know a lot of people like that. Okay, I really do. They got big savings accounts. And if anybody has been watching anything, their money be going like this. Straight roller coaster. In that said, here savings, right? But if you invest in yourself, it's a different, I won't get into all that. But I guess my whole point is savings emits a certain amount of emotions within you. And within your savings account, you are going to have an emotion that is either going to attract more money to you, attract a sense of the savings staying put, or it's going to have you repelling the like anything else to come your way. You may end up having these straight blocks keeping you and keeping more money from coming your way, just based upon how you feel about a savings account. Okay. And that's where it comes in, where you may save a whole bunch of money and then all of a sudden a big bill comes and it wipes you out because you have a certain feeling about savings that is repelling the money from staying in your savings account. So it has everything to do with approaching and looking at what it is going on in here. Yes, come on, Heather. Heather said, I want my money to make money. It's about looking at what's going on in here, what's going on within you, and taking this information and shining a light on it. I'm not telling you to stick and stay in the negative feeling. I'm not telling you to start feeling bad for yourself because you don't feel so good about a savings account. But what I am telling you is shine a light on the negative feeling so you can move forward and do something better with it. So you can reframe it. So you can change the way you feel inside so you can attract the money that you deserve on the outside. Okay? And so the funny thing is, like I said, this week we're going to be coming here and talking about these different categories. And as I talk about them, I want you to walk away and ask yourself, what feelings am I having when it comes to that said money category? And now that I know what the feelings is, let me follow Coach Jackie because she's going to tell me how to clear them. Okay? Because that is my promise to you. I am going to not only bring them up and show you and want you to take a look at them, I'm going to show you how to clear them. And not only am I going to show you how to clear them, we're also going to talk about different modalities and different ways in which you can energetically keep them clear. But I need you to stay with me here. Okay. And staying with me is just taking a look and shining a light on the negative feelings. I used to be that person. Oh, be positive. Just be positive. We're gonna be positive about the situation. But what I'm beginning to realize is no matter how much positivity you try to put out there into the world, if a negative thought is hanging out deep under the surface, again, it's like I said before, it's gonna shine it is gonna show its tail. It's gonna show its ass. Yeah, I said it. It's gonna show its ass. Okay. When it least expected, when you don't need it to, when you don't want it to. Again, like I said, here you are saving a bunch of money, and all of a sudden a big bill comes in and wipes it out. Right? Here you are saving a bunch of money, and then all of a sudden you lose your job and you need to hold on to these funds and live off of them for the next 6 months. Right? And it all happens deep under this surface right here. So it is imperative for you to shine a light on it. So I want you to take a moment today, no matter when you want to do it. It could be, later today, it could be right now, but I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, when it comes to savings, what emotions come up for me? Do I not have enough? Am I saving everything I got but not enjoying my life? Right? What emotions come up when it comes to savings for you? And the thing about it is, when it comes to female entrepreneurs, because those of you that know me know that I love talking female entrepreneurs, entrepreneurship. When it comes to us and it comes to savings, and you're starting to generate this sense of income, and everything that you're doing is about reinvesting back into the business, and you're not really allowing yourself to put any money to the side for anything, right? Just in case I want to hire this VA or give a bonus to, the VA that I got, or, like whatever you may want to set money aside for, right? We get so caught up in reinvesting in the business sometimes that we're not allowing ourselves to save. And so that's what we have to also think deep on. Why am I doing that? What is it that I feel like I am missing within me that I keep having to spend money on extra courses, extra coaches, extra this, extra that to take my business to the level that really is already within here? Okay. So it's just looking at it deeper, looking at it, period. Right. I love how Heather said, I want my money to make money. So, Heather, how about we start to say, my money is making me more money? Because that's what it's all about. It's about changing the way you feel about that thought. So it no longer is just a hope, a wish, a prayer, but it's actually something happening for you daily. Okay. So we are going to be doing this for the next 30 days. I ain't playing with y'all. I'm about to be coming live Monday to Friday, baby. And we are going to be having more conversations. But this first conversation, again, is about the 5 categories of money, because I need for you to understand. Woo! Come on, Heather. Heather said, woo, this conversation brings up a bunch of gunk. Come on, girl. I need you to understand, out of these 5 categories, what is holding you back in each. I don't need you to just, we just gonna worry about the income because that's all I need to be concerned with. No, the income is just one piece of it. You could be making a lot of money and have no money in the savings. Right? I know people like that. Hello. I know people like that. I just told y'all my story. Savings didn't feel aligned to me. It felt very strained and I didn't know why. I had to look at it. I had to think about it. What is it that's holding me back from saving more? Okay. And so Today, yesterday we talked about earned income. Today we're talking about savings. Tomorrow we're going to talk about debt. Don't clutch your pearls on me because I'm clutching my own. Tomorrow we're going to talk about debt. And y'all want to hear some old crazy debt stories? Man, baby, we talk about half my paycheck was being garnished behind some debt. Okay. So we definitely want to get into this conversation of savings. We definitely do. I actually, and that's so funny because I have that here, the story of debt. Of a situation where I didn't have any savings. I didn't have any savings. And this is what I really want you to understand. And this is where I really want all of us to get comfortable at. Okay. I was young. I had my son in a young 21. Okay. Yes, I was a young mama. And so when I had him, I got a job. I got a good government job. Like y'all heard me talk about yesterday, my good government job. And so I had this good government job and I was working, taking care of my son. But before I got this good government job, I had racked up a lot of debt. Okay. And so it got to the point where they started garnishing my paycheck. Okay. They were garnishing my paycheck. We're talking half my paycheck was gone. Okay. And I still needed to be able to pay rent in order for me and my son to survive. And so it just so happened that my good government job sent me to training. I think it was 2 hours away from where I lived. And so what did that mean? Working for a government agency, which they don't do this no more, y'all, because, money and all the other stuff. But they sent me to training. They sent a lot of us to training and they paid for my hotel. They gave me per diem, which means I got money every day to eat. And basically the only thing I had to worry about was my child, and my child was in school. So here I was, half my check was garnished, but now all my living expenses were paid for. Now all my food was paid for. Now all I had to do was worry about my son on half a check, and I was able to do that. Okay. And so what ended up happening is I ended up being able to, because I left my apartment because, again, I couldn't afford it. And I was able to pay my car off. I had a car at the time. I was able to pay my car off with my little bit of check, take care of my son because everything else was taken care of. I didn't have to trip. And I guess that's the point, is so many of us get so caught up and worried in what's going on right now that we stop looking at the infinite possibilities that are open for us. And so that's what I want us to do. We are clearing these money blocks. We are clearing the thoughts and the feelings that are blocking us, because when we do, we open ourselves up to the infinite possibilities and all the doors that are opening for us that are going to allow you to enjoy the abundance that you deserve. So I want you to follow along, keep with me. Tomorrow, we're going to go more into, talking more about debt and the emotions that come up with debt. I want you to acknowledge the emotions. And by next week, we're going to be having more conversations on how to clear this. So hang tight with me. We're going to be doing this every day. I've decided, y'all, let me tell y'all, because I have a really hard time like going live at a specific time every day. I struggle with that, okay? Because I got kids. I always got stuff going on, okay? But I've decided that this is my time. We're going to do 12:35 every day, okay? I ain't playing with y'all. I'm going to come here at 12:35 Pacific Standard Time out here in Cali, Pacific Standard Time every day. And we are going to be having these conversations, and I'm not going to let up because I'm here for you. I got to let y'all know I went to a conference in Atlanta. I did a speaking engagement in Atlanta. And when I was there, for all my girls who saw me there, some of my boos showed up here. It came to me, whether you believe in God, the universe, the angels, because I got the message from all three. Got the message from all three. I'm meant to do this. This is the conversation that I'm meant to have. This is the conversation I am meant to bring forward. And the reason for that being is if we can get more female entrepreneurs tapping into the abundance, the prosperity that is meant for them, the better the world will be. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. When women start businesses, they start businesses for a need, from a need they see in their community. A need, not a want, but a need they see in their community. And so when women are out here standing in their light, when women are out here taking their power back, when women are out here really shining the light on the negative thoughts and feelings so they can show up abundantly, then more businesses are not just surviving, but truly thriving. And if your business is thriving, that means you're making the impact that you've been meant to make. Okay. And so the more of us that clear our money blocks, the more of us that are going to be out here shining our light in our businesses the way that we are meant to. And so that's what I'm here to do. I'm not going to let up. So every day, 12:35, come find me here live. Okay. And we're going to be having these conversations about money blocks. And I'm going to teach you how to clear them. I promise you that. So for now, I just want you to acknowledge them. Acknowledge them like a cloud in the sky. Let them fly by and see them. But we talked about earned income. Look at your earned income. If it's bringing up certain emotions for you, look at that. Write them down. Acknowledge them. Okay. The next one, now we said today, we talked about savings. Acknowledge the emotions that come up for you when it comes to your savings account. Is it not enough? Are you holding on to every penny you got and not enjoying your life? Is it really you get a lot of money and then you lose it just as quickly? What is it? But take a look and see what comes up emotionally for you and why it's happening to you. Okay? You are the master of all of this. It starts here with you. So we're going to clear these blocks and we are going to show up for ourselves so we can show out in our business. Okay? So join me here tomorrow, 12:35 Pacific Standard Time. I had to get my thoughts. 12:35 Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be having another conversation tomorrow about debt. Man, do I got some great stuff for y'all on debt. So let's have this conversation about debt tomorrow. I cannot wait. And again, we're going to keep coming back. To be honest with y'all, on Thursday is a really good one. You're not going to want to miss Thursday. Thursday is going to be all about your income and wealth goals. Those emit a lot of emotions. Matter of fact, I heard somebody, Mel Robbins said not today, it was on one of her little videos I saw, but Mel Robbins said in a video I saw today that, your vision board making you feel some type of way, upsetting you. If your vision board is upsetting you, I'm going to need for you to keep coming back here because by Thursday, you're going to know why. Why would your vision board upset you? Because you haven't accomplished that goal yet? I mean, yet, baby, yet. Why do you feel like it got to be right away? What's up with the instant coffee feeling? So we're going to have a conversation about that on Thursday, okay? So I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. Heather, love this series. Thank you, Jackie. No, girl, thank you for being here, okay? I love y'all. I hope you have a wonderful day. And again, check your feelings on your savings accounts. If they're not making you feel good, if they're not making you feel abundant, there is something there that's blocking you from having a bigger savings. It's a thought, it's a feeling. Check in with that. Okay. And if you need help with that, hit me up. I am here. Put it in the comments. You can shoot me a message. I am here for you. Because again, like I said, the more of us that clear our money blocks, the better we will all be. All of us. All right. Have a beautiful day. Look, I'm clapping for myself. Have a beautiful day. And I will see you guys back here again tomorrow. All right. Bye. Oh, sorry, guys. It takes me a little while to close it all out.